Hello, everybody. Today, Lara, Clifford, and I are doing a schedule rant on Teletoon, but this is the French, this is the Canadian French version. The English one was like it's now Cartoon Network.
Yep. Haven't really done any schedule rants with Media Library in a while, so here I am. I'm finally ready to do one.
Yes, and this launched on September 8th, 1997. The original Teletoon launched on October 17th, 1997. And this one was owned by some big companies like Nelvana, Cinar, which became Cookie Jar a few years ago, Astro Media, Shaw, and Western International Communications, which this company produced Donkey Kong Country for the original Teletoon, and now Corus Entertainment owns it. So, but anyways, let's get started. So it's Friday, January 23rd. So 6:25 p.m. Hotel Transylvania, the series. I remember that based on the movie franchise.
Me too.
6:50 a.m. Ollie's Pack. I remember that show from Nickelodeon. I think it was created by the founder of Birdo Studio in Brazil. I haven't got to watch. 7:15 and 7:40. It's the show I never heard of called Gardery Extreme. Oh no, never mind. It's Total Drama, but it's just I never heard of them having localized versions. Yes, I love Total Drama, and I used to watch a lot of it back then because I loved the original Total Drama franchise. 8:05 to 8:55, it's Teen Titans Go. I don't like the show nowadays. 8:55 a.m.
Ruben
and
isn't this supposed to be Rubble and Crew?
Yeah, Rubble and Crew. And Peppa Pig, 9:10 to 9:30. Surprisingly, they're doing the Treehouse block, but it's mostly surprising how there's Nickelodeon, there's Nicky News shows and preschool shows on this block, just like the old Teletoon, where you had shows like Caillou and Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, and even Iggy Arbuckle was promoted to preschoolers. Like it was a Nat Geo produced series. Wow, most of these are like big kids shows. But anyways, 9:30 Bugs Bunny Builders, which is a spin-off show to Looney Tunes.
At 9:45, we got Bat Wheels. At 9:55, Pickwick Pack. Heard of this show?
Yeah, I used to like Pickwick Pack, but I think I don't, but I don't like it anymore.
I've grown out of it.
And it's surprising how Disney Junior stopped airing it, and now it's still airing on Corus, because there's originally a Canadian cartoon. And the reason why I don't like Pickwick Pack anymore, or the reason why we don't like Pickwick Pack anymore, it's mostly because of the fan base or something.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
This
ties into Work It Out Wombats for me too. Like this fan art. Here's Kif.
And the fill-in memes.
Yeah, mine shows mostly look like this. I am not supporting. So 10:20, Rebel and Crew and Peppa Pig, and 10:35 to 10:55. About my opinion on Peppa Pig, I love the show. It doesn't deserve to be overhated because she was bossy. I actually find that funny in the show.
At 10:55 a.m., we got Bugs Bunny Builders. 11:10 a.m., Bat Wheels. 11:20 a.m., Pickwick Pack. I'm starting to see that these shows are repeating.
And they're repeating the same episodes. It's a problem I had with Corus back then when I was doing the YTV and Treehouse schedule rants.
Like, haven't they learned already?
Yeah. Left Fit the Dinosaur. Wait a minute. I think that they're airing like the... Are they airing like the... Oh yeah, the new episodes. But I think they're it might be maybe a possibility that they're airing the new episodes with like who's the name of that baby? Evie, yeah. Not to be confused with Evie Kitty out there, one of our friends our Cliverton friends, and in real life. So, like I YouTube. But anyways, since like
Peppa Pig, Ollie's Pack.
So the block is like 8:55 to 12 p.m. I think that's every weekday. Ollie's Pack codes are transferred to the series.
Looney
Tunes cartoons. Yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's a good Looney Tunes show. I heard that Pete Brownguard, the creator of Uncle Grandpa, and the stupid show called Secret Mountain for Awesome, worked on this.
Scooby-Doo and Guess Who at 1:45 p.m.
2 Total Dramarama episodes. There's two anime shows, Pokemon Horizons and Beyblade X3 and 3:25 p.m. respectively.
Teen
Titans Go, Total Dramarama, Looney Tunes cartoons, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, Teen Titans Go, Total Dramarama.
A new Tiny Toons Luniversity episode.
Yep, a new Tiny Toons Luniversity episode.
Something that has to do with an election?
I think this is the only new episode for today. Like, yeah, they have new episodes every once in a while. Washington. No, I think that's the original. Tiny Toon original. Well, this is like, I think.
Student Council Election Day. Oh, so never mind. I was right about it being like an
Ask not what bunnies can do for you. My opinion on Tiny Toons University is I personally wouldn't go around and watch it. I mean, I get that it was gonna be the next generation of Looney Tunes, but at the same time, it spun off Animaniacs and stuff, and it doesn't hit the beat for me. Hit the peak. So
7:30 p.m. we got
Jellystone. Yep, that's the Hanna-Barbera crossover show of characters, and it was done by CH Greenblatt from Chowder, and it was also Fred Burger from Billy and Mandy, which, by the way, Maxwell Adams, I heard that he also worked on Jellystone. 7:45, The Heroic Quest of the Valiant Prince Ivanhoe.
I've heard of this show, and it reminds me of Gumball.
Yeah, so I like it. 8, okay. And now Adult Swim starts. We got My Adventures of Superman, 8 to 9. Then 9 to 9:30, Robot Chicken. Rick and Morty at 9:30, which I personally hate the show. A bad creator. I made yours schedule rant. I mean, media reviews on that. in the future. 10 to 10:3 Psychops, 10:3 Red Ketchup, No for Robot Chicken, 11 to 11:3 Rick and Morty, 11:3 Psychops. Yeah, it's just repeating.
It's the same shows on repeat.
Yeah, the review for this Friday schedule is, it's not good. It still has some shows to keep the channel up, but still. And the episodes repeating, one episode repeat on the day and another one on the same day. For example, I encountered this with Pickwick Pack. And then this is the only new episode. I don't know if they're gonna do Saturday morning new episodes. Let's go on Saturday.
Hotel Transylvania, Teen Titans Go, Rebel and Crew, Peppa Pig.
A new Bugs Bunny Builders episode. I did. Okay. Oh, so I would think that the morning is like the same. Meanwhile, at 12, it just changed a little. Pokemon Horizons. And then, yeah. Oh, and then here's a movie at 7 p.m. Lego DC. Yeah. Let me look at it. We got Lego DC's comic superheroes, Justice League, Gotham City Breakout. Oh yeah, like
yeah. This schedule in general, I mean, it's how can I say this? It's good how they're like changing up the schedule a little bit, like with some shows being in different time slots, and they're airing some movies and a bit of new episodes, but other than that, it's just the same shows on.
Well, 10 p.m. There's another movie airing, Batman, Superman, Battle of the Super Sons from 2022. And I would think it's like a... Hold on, could this be like anime? Because Teletoon is like, it's just like Cartoon Network, where it's like all cartoon driven. Yeah. And then it repeats again. I'll give them a fair pass on that, actually. For the people who missed it at 10 p.m., they could, like when they get home or something late, they could watch it wherever at 1 a.m. And then let me see if Sunday is the same. But this is oh.
I feel like it might be.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too long because I know it's gonna be the same. Okay, they have. It seems like they have a new episode every day. Like they got Teen Titans Go new episode, Beyblade X new episode. Teen Titans Go see Space Jam at 7, and then Looney Tunes cartoons at 8:45. And we got some new Adult Swim stuff. 10 p.m. Creature Commandos, 10:30 Kite Man, hell yeah. 11 p.m. Archer. They never aired that on Adult Swim in the U.S. It's a Fox show. 2:30 and 3. No, 2:30 and 3. Let's see what this first show is. The Bizarre Stories of Professor Sarby. Well, it's a new show. I think it. No, it's not a new show.
I've never heard of this before.
Well, whatever this is, what they're supposed to air that. They're not supposed to air that every Sunday, and you don't see it again. This is the original Total Drama Island. Yeah, but how is it gonna keep up? How is it only that show's gonna hold up with the network and not the other old shows. Well, I mean, they had Teletoon Retro, but that shut down, and that was years ago. Monday, no new episodes here. Yeah, I think Mondays, Fridays the same. Well, Saturdays, yeah, from what I'm seeing, Saturdays are different. Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans Justice League War World. I feel like this will get higher ratings. The movies in the night, like the action movies, not the stuff that repeats throughout the morning and afternoon. And if anything, they should have had like another French kids channel for the shows. But yeah, that's our review on Teletoon Canada.
Once
Quebec.
again, this is not a good schedule at all.
Yep, it was a bit repetitive, but it had some good variety in movies. Also, I'm surprised. Why is Smiling Friends not on the Adult Swim block in this country?
Yeah, like as of now, it's a very popular show, so.
And I love, and I
should have added it there.
And we personally love it. Like, there's a new, yeah. So Corus, the Corus sucks. Like they used to be one of the best Canadian TV companies, and they're still doing that. But
even their logo now is so oversimplified, and in my opinion, I don't think it really fits the whole. It doesn't really fit the whole company.
Doesn't hold. It used to hold up, but like when it, like in the first few years, but it doesn't. It did not age well, and besides, I heard that Nelvana shut down its animation business sadly, and they're going to merchandising rights for like the properties that they have. I possibly Max and Ruby will be one of the shows in falling under this category. Yep. And they haven't. Yeah, Teletoon also hasn't had most of its original programs on this channel. So yeah, Teletoon sucks. It sucks, and it needs to do better. So thanks for watching. Again, this is by Wow Clifford and me since a long time. So like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next scheduled rant.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.